Wednesday addiction. Humpin' it with Mello, D83, and the Maestro.
Hello and welcome everyone. The week is almost over. You're halfway there. It's Wednesday, hump day, and you're now humping it with Mello, D83, and the Maestro. Please get your mind out of the gutter.
And hanging with us. The best hour of your life. I know I say that every time, but you know what? I ain't thought of nothing else. So guess what? That's what it is. The best hour of your life. Just get used to it. Tune in. Tell your mama, your daddy, your cousin, and your sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, friends, co-workers, people you hate, people you don't hate. Just tell everybody. Come watch us, please. Thank you.
It sounds so desperate.
I know it did, right? But that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Tune in. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. Don't do that. Y'all going to appreciate it. Because we love you. We thank you for tuning in and hanging with us. And putting up with D83. You know? We have to on a regular basis, but, you know, we're used to it. So I appreciate y'all sticking around.
How many of us have them friends?
You have none.
One, you can. This I know. This I know.
I'm just purely joking. I'm just joking. You guys. Oh man, that's real, bruh. I just want to put this out there in the atmosphere. I've said it before. I've known D83 for probably most of my life. All this gray is because of him. He stresses me out. But you know what? He is a great friend. He's a great guy. And this is just how we are. We joke, we laugh, and we have fun. So.
You should be a lawyer because you even had me convinced.
He made me say it. He offered me $1,000. What it do, y'all? What it do? What it do? How y'all feeling? Mello, D83?
Feeling good, relaxed, in tune. I just came from
smoked
yoga
the L?
class. No, came from yoga class.
Oh, yoga. My bad. I could have sworn you said. Okay.
No, you didn't. This sounds nothing like that.
It did to me.
You tried it though.
I didn't try. I did. I said
horribly.
I didn't inhale.
That's a lie. I know you better than that, sir.
Also didn't have sexual relations with that woman. That's Bill Clinton.
I know. I remember. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I did not inhale.
Man, oh man. That's another story for another day. But so you went to yoga class, Mello?
I did.
Okay. How you feel?
That's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's one of my health and wellness electives, which I'm very happy I took. I'll talk a little bit more about it later. But it's surprising. This is just my second class, and it really makes you feel better.
Oh, okay. Did you have to do the walking goat?
No, we did.
Or the lane praying mantis or something like that?
No, we did child pose. We did eagle pose. We did a few other poses.
Because I know they got them crazy names, man. Them yoga names crazy. Like,
yeah, we didn't get into anything that crazy yet because this is just an introductory course to you.
I got you.
Perfect for newbies like me who have never done it.
Ill-coordinated newbies like you?
Exactly.
She is listen, no, I'm serious. Mello is ill-coordinated, y'all. I'm being real. She got 3 left feet. I would
agree with that.
I don't know how she did it, but she got 3 left feet, bro.
I'm the most ungrateful, uncoordinated person I know. But you know what? If I kept on with this yoga, I would be a whole new person.
Wow, that means you could actually bust a move then. You could actually dance.
Probably.
Hey,
Psych.
listen. Dang. I was getting ready to support you, but you killed that. All
Did you say
right,
there
then.
did you say there was a child pose? Is that what you called it? A child pose?
Child pose, downward
I know I
dog.
could.
Hold on.
I know I could do that because simple fact that I've always been called childlike.
Sir,
Right? That doesn't mean the same thing. I'm confused.
They're actual
God,
poses.
I'm always confused.
how, I want to say something so bad, but I'm trying to be good. So I'm just going to say it to myself in my head. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, y'all, let's get into it, shall we? Let's do it.
Here comes the starting 5'5" water boy. D83 with the 3 and out segment.
What it do, D83? What you got for us, brother? I don't know why I said
Nothing
your name
other
like
than
that.
nothing than some hurt feelings, as always, with you.
Why? What did I do this time? I didn't even do nothing this time.
We're not going to go there. So, anyways, Thursday, I get to go to the Gary Clark concert. I'm very excited about that, Gary Clark Jr. Really, but yeah, very excited about that. He's a blues, rock, and R&B performer. It's really good with the guitar. I will say this is like a handful of songs that I really like, but I'm looking forward to hear him play the guitar and check out what he's got. I'm sure he'll do his own version of other people's songs, so should be cool.
That's dope. Covers are, I like covers, man. Sometimes
Oh, yeah.
they come out better than the original songs. So,
I agree.
you know,
Yes.
that's dope, man.
But he is very talented. I wanted to go see him last year, but I kept going back and forth on whether or not I was going to get the tickets. And now he's coming to the Meadows, event. park
Yeah,
right
yeah,
down the street.
yeah.
I was like, well, yeah, I could definitely do that.
Yeah. Oh, that is right. That is like right down the street from you. I forgot.
Right down the street. Yeah.
So,
Even though I live out in the middle of nowhere.
sir, this man can hop on a deer and trolley over that joint, man. This man, sorry. Continue.
You see the shirt? See the color of the shirt? That's the same color as my heart.
Blue?
Yeah.
Why is it?
Because you're always hurting my feelings. Man.
I know I was supposed to take that seriously, but I couldn't. It just came out.
So,
I'm sorry, D83, man. I apologize, brother.
I hate you. Anyway, so
Hey.
the U.S. Open is in the first round. It's really cool. The other night had Coco Gauff playing against Laura Tiegman, German player. That got intense because there's a 25-second serve clock. When you're serving, you got 25 seconds. Mm-hmm. She was abusing that to a T. She'd go wipe herself off her racket, go back to the line, and she was literally, the time was running out, and then she would serve. And it was just because she was getting wore out. Coco was wearing out, So, anyways, she kept letting it go on. You could see it was aggravating Coco Gauff as well as her team. Her whole team was like looking at the clock and getting aggravated with it. Well, later on, Laura finally got a penalty for exceeding the time clock, and then on the last set, Coco was going to serve. Now the rules are, if you're going to serve, your opponent has to be ready for you, no matter what, even if it's quick. Within the 25 seconds, even if it's like 2 seconds, you got to be ready for their serve. Well, Laura stepped out and was wiping down a racket again, and Coco was like this, hey, I'm ready to go. She walked away, so Coco walked up to the judge and was giving her an earful. It was pretty awesome, I thought, to hear everything.
Wow.
She was just like, look, I ain't said nothing to you this whole match,
Wow. So who
I did
won?
see that.
I didn't see
You
it.
did?
I got to check it out. Who won? Coco?
Coco, yeah, Coco's nasty.
Yeah, I know she is. Yeah, she is.
But yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Wow.
I am really hoping And I think everybody else that's a big tennis fan is hoping that they get to see Alcaraz and Djokovic end up in the final match again. That'd be so awesome.
Man.
Alcaraz won the U.S. Open last year. Of course, Djokovic wasn't allowed to play, but
Right.
what happened?
Yeah.
Another cool thing with the U.S. Open was there's a U.S. player named John Robert Eisner. He's 38 years old. He's retiring, so this will be his last time in this tournament. Dude is I didn't really know him. To be honest, I didn't know of him, but he's 6'10", and the whole time I saw him playing, I was like, man, that guy's really tall for a tennis player.
Wow. He needs to be on the basketball team.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's got to be awkward for him to, the ball's coming low, and I'm like, that seems too tall to be a tennis player.
Man, he probably got a terrible serve. Boy, that man could probably bust the hole through the net with the serve, man.
That's true, because they said throughout the U.S. Open, he I hope I'm not, saying this incorrect, but it was something of, he's got the #1 all-time aces or something like that. I don't know if it was in that tournament. I heard he had the #1 aces. I don't know if it was in that tournament or just all-time, but
wow.
Anyways, but it was really cool because at the end of his match day, he won, but they gave a tribute to him, and like he didn't know it was coming, so they gave they run some stuff on the jumbotron of his career and stuff, and they gave him a plaque and all, and the U.S. Open president came out there and spoke to him and said,
Wow.
Great, and man, the dude broke down and was crying, and then he really broke down because he stood up there and his son come running to him and got in his arms, and when he started talking about his family, that dude just couldn't hold it.
Man, that's amazing, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Hey.
Yeah. And now
This
this weekend Saturday, college football.
I haven't watched college football in a long time. I know. I'm not a true fan. But it is what it is. Who's your squad? Do you have a squad?
Alabama. Only because I've always been a fan of Nick Saban.
You've been a fan of who?
Nick Saban.
Oh,
head
okay.
coach.
Yep.
So he comes from that Bill Belichick coaching tree. So I've always been a fan of his.
So I know I used to root for Michigan.
They're ranked #2 right now.
Yeah, Michigan Wolverines, and I think that's because my dad, he was a Michigan State fan for college. So we just kind of had that, father-son rivalry thing. But I really never got into college ball. Not that I don't like it, I just never have. So
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I go back and forth, right? Like I'll get into it, and then I won't watch it again until, like I'll watch it at the beginning of the season, but then I won't watch it again until the playoffs start.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they have the playoffs now, but I'll watch it then.
Yeah.
More. But this weekend is really cool because it actually started last weekend, but they didn't really have that many games on. This weekend, like everybody's playing.
Oh, okay.
So to me, this really would be the start. That's how
the true start, right?
Colorado plays at 12 o'clock Saturday against TCU. TCU's ranked #17, and why is that big? Because Deion Sanders is now the head coach of Colorado. He used to be the coach of Jackson State.
Yeah.
I'm a big Deion fan. I think he was the greatest cornerback of all time.
Absolutely.
I like him as a coach. So
I like his mentality, man. A lot of people say he's cocky, but he's just confident to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, he's got a little arrogance to him, but I mean, that's prime time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I like him, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. If I was a coach or a teammate of someone, I always would want my top players to be a little cocky, a little arrogant. I don't want an athlete going out there. Yeah, my game's okay.
Right. You got to claim that you #1. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna play like that. Yeah.
Like who's this guy?
Yeah, Deion's that dude, man. He's got.
Oh man, he shut everybody down.
He's got a clip. He's got a clip of an interview, and it's a short clip, so I don't know the full context behind it. But Basically, what he's saying is it's on social media. He's saying, "Why would I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me doesn't match what my opinion of me is. So why would I care?" Like, this man gave some. I was like, "Yo, that's my dude right there. That's real." Like,
Yeah.
and he was like, "I wish," and he was like, "I wish more people in this world would act like that." He said, "Young
That's
people,
very true.
don't let nobody else, something like that, anybody else's opinion of you change who you are. Be you." I was like, you know
Exactly.
what? And I'm sure that's the message and how he coaches to his players, man. Build them up,
All
That's dope.
right. Colorado should be really good because due to his name, he has gotten so many 5-star recruits transfer, leave their
Of
school
course.
program and join Colorado. So he's got like all-star. He's got an all-star team. Right now.
Yeah. But I mean,
There-
and that makes sense, though. You know what I'm saying? And listen, he's getting to the NFL. I think that's where he's ultimately going. He's
Oh,
going
of
to get
course.
to the NFL.
If he does well, if he wins a national title or is contending for a national title, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Because
But yeah,
yeah.
and when he retired, I'll never forget. He had that quote, and it always sticks in my head. He's like, he had bad foot injury, and he goes, that's what ended up finally putting him out. And he said, the heart wants what the body can't handle. And he's like,
That's
I really want to play.
Yeah.
And I also brought that up because I was watching Venus play tonight, Venus Williams play, and she's like 42, 43, which is old for an athlete. And she just, you could tell she was just wore out and just wasn't doing well at all. And I go, man, the heart wants what the body can't handle, you
That's
know?
how it is, man.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Like, you want to do it so bad, but Father Time is undefeated.
Yes.
That's
I was going to
true.
say, and it's always, the spirit is youthful, but
Yes.
the body is what breaks down, man.
Exactly. Because in here,
Yeah.
I'm still like 15. Nine. Yep. 7.
Thinking like 4.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's why my kids and I get along so well.
Yeah.
You know, it's
That's
like
good,
hanging
though.
out with a friend.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got that, childlike bond, y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Such a So last thing, I want to do music. I'm gonna text you. Here. Send you nothing but emojis.
I'm sorry, man. I apologize.
Like he's mad. So, album I want to talk about, Nirvana, 1994, Unplugged. See, a lot of people, will go to the 1991 album, Nevermind, but trust me, that was a great album. But 1994, Unplugged. I like live music, anyways. That Unplugged album is awesome. Their remake of David Bowie's "The Man Who Sold the World." Wow, screwed that up. "Man Who Sold the World."
Wow,
Awesome. Yeah, because the David Bowie version I'm not a big David Bowie fan anyways, but
Right.
even though he's a rock icon, didn't really care for it. But that was Nirvana's version was awesome. Lake of Fire was really good, which is the Meat Puppet song, and that is correct. The band's name is Meat Puppets. Their song was good anyways, Lake of Fire, their version of it, but Nirvana's was like so much better.
Wow.
And I mean, people can say, what they want about Kurt Cobain's voice. Was it great? Nah, absolutely not. But it was, you knew it was him, right?
It was unique, right? It was unique to him, right? You got to.
You knew it was him, and you could say what you want about his guitar play. Was it strong? No, it wasn't. Eddie Van Halen, or Slash, by no means. But he was good. He was a good guitar player.
Right.
But you cannot say that he was not a very good writer. That man could write some songs.
Right.
So
Okay. Hey, listen, man.
Yeah.
Can't be good at everything.
yeah, no one could be D83. I just wake up like this. I just wake up in the morning. Boom. Magic.
Just say magic.
Yeah, Alakazam. Boom.
You know what? That's fitting. You know what I'm saying? It draws a parallel to me of you. Lucky Charms. Because you're about the size of a leprechaun. Yes, listen. That would hurt me a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. That was low. That was a low
Bro,
blow.
that hurt me.
Hey, I'll take that back, bro. I'm gonna take that back. That was harsh.
Man,
It would be more sincere if I could stop laughing, but
I'm really, having second thoughts on this whole going to the Fugees concert together.
hey,
now.
listen,
I really am.
listen. Don't do that, bro.
That sounded like a good idea.
Hey, that's all right. I'll find somebody for your ticket. That's okay. You said you ain't gonna go. Yo, you the one that just said you was second guessing it. I just didn't want the ticket to go to waste. I want to make sure that the Fugees are supported. All the seats are filled. That's my contribution to them.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, sounded good. Anyways, wow, you definitely right like you're four.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
all right. That's all I had, though. I'm done.
Wow, Maestro, calm down, brother. Wow. Okay, I got myself together. We're back. D83. I'm gonna call you after the show and apologize. Hey, Bella, I can't get myself together. It's just,
Now it's time for a classically awesome journey to Squareville with Mello.
Yeah, it's pretty bad when you can't read your own handwriting.
oh, man. Hey,
I've written notes to myself several times, like, God, what was I supposed to do today? I didn't even say.
hey, Bello, hey, man, save me, please. Save me. Oh, gosh.
All right.
Oh, man.
Well, come take a journey with me.
Uh-oh. I went from laughing to sleeping. Ain't that something?
What the world? We're gonna have some words. We're not gonna be nice.
I don't know.
We're gonna have some words.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. I'm back.
You good?
I'm good. Let's get it. Oh, gosh.
Well,
If I don't make it on the next episode, y'all know what happened to me. I'm just saying. Somebody took me out. Oh, gosh. There's two suspects.
well, there's a few things I wanted to touch on today briefly. Had so much I wanted to talk about, but I was like, I can't just narrow it down to one thing because they were all mutually interesting. So the first thing I wanted to talk about, this weekend coming up, Labor Day weekend. I would be remiss in my duty if I didn't give you a little bit of history about Labor Day, correct?
Yes, you would be, because this would not be Squareville without it.
So, Labor Day is observed on the first Monday of September. We know this because we look forward to it because for those of us that work,
It's a holiday. Listen, well, I can't claim it because I got to work.
well, that's not the norm. That's an exception.
That's true. I'm not complaining either. I'm very fortunate that I can say I can work. Continue.
So Labor Day is a celebration of workers and their achievement. During the late 1800s, the height of the Industrial Revolution, apparently, I don't know words tonight. The average American worked 12 hours, 7 days a week. So you can complain about your working schedule now. That was the norm back then.
What?
Despite restrictions in certain states, children as young as 5 and 6 year olds.
I do remember
were
that.
working
I remember that. They were in factories, yeah.
mills,
Because it was, yeah.
factories, mines.
I remember that. We studied that.
Yeah. So, long story short, there was the Haymarket Riot of 1886, in which several Chicago policemen and workers were killed. Others gave rise to long-standing traditions. 10,000 workers took unpaid time off to march from the City Hall to Union Square in New York City, holding the first Labor Day parade in U.S. history. So fast forward a little bit, they decided to give or kind of make reconciliation for, I guess, those times by giving that Monday
The day off.
Correct.
Wow.
And so, trying to repair ties, Congress passed. It was an act of Congress that passed an act making Labor Day a legal holiday in the District of Columbia and Territories.
I appreciate it.
So,
I appreciate it.
there you go. Your Labor Day holiday. There's a history behind it.
Right. Dang.
So,
Well, 7 days a week,
7 days.
12 hours a day.
yeah.
Literally.
It's like no life.
Eking out a meager living. So, it's not like they
Right.
were making a lot of
right.
money. It was just to probably not even make ends meet.
It was, that was a tough life back then, especially for the mill and, like you said, the mine workers.
Oh, yeah.
Factories, man.
Right.
So the second thing I wanted to touch on is, as I told you, I was just coming from yoga class tonight. And let me tell you something. My teacher is really cool, my professor. And just in our class, it's 2 hours long. The first hour is instructional. She's taught us how to journal, just kind of writing out our feelings.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the whole yoga.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like just, I can't even try and get out what I'm trying to say. But like the whole Zen type, you know what I'm saying? Meditation, journaling, you know what I'm saying? Becoming more into you.
Entered, yes. She talks a lot about that, ways of doing that. Different types of meditation. She taught us today that there are all types of meditation. She said, just name something, anything. As ridiculous as it may sound, I bet there's a meditation for it. Or calling out things.
No cap, like, I have a friend who's put me onto this app for meditation. Literally, you type it in, and it has something for meditation. I was like, yo, this is crazy. But
there's
it's dope,
sleeping meditations. There are walking meditations. There's music meditation. There's like all kinds. I don't have all the names remembered yet because we're learning about the terminology and everything. So that's the first hour. The second hour, we do what's called flow. So she goes through like little routines of yoga poses and exercises and stretches. Today we were focusing on balance. She said because it's a full moon, that
turn into a werewolf?
No.
Oh.
She says it's
I was
better.
thinking it.
It's better to try and ground yourself with, some flexibility and, stretching poses. Because, believe it or not, the moon has, gravitational pull on the earth.
Which makes sense. It controls the tides. You know
Exactly.
So, like, it makes sense.
The earth is what? 70% water. Your body's somewhat the same thing. So, it would make sense, right?
Yeah.
So, let me tell you, I am a little sore. And I almost fell a couple times. But everybody was struggling because there were a lot of people this is their first time ever doing it.
I wish I could have been a fly on the wall to see you.
It wasn't bad, though.
I would have laughed so hard. I would have fell off the wall.
But let me tell you, just like being in tune with your breathing, because it's a lot of inhaling, exhaling, doing exercises to that, poses to that, working muscles just by poses and things of that nature. You don't realize how much you're actually stretching muscles, centering your body, elongating your spine. It's something, this is probably like one of the best decisions I could have made. And anyone who has not done it, please, I advise you. They have all kinds of yoga.
I mean, I do have a quick question.
Yes.
This is only your second class on me.
Yes.
And you, like, is that dope?
It really is, because it's something I've never done before. And
it seems
when
like you, though, right? Like, just who you are, it seems like you. Like, and I say that because I know, obviously, you're my sister, so I know.
Yeah, but it sometimes it's kind of hard to put into words, because it's a feeling of at peace. Just feeling more relaxed. It's so stress relieving, because a lot of the breathing, you know, that can relieve stress in itself. But then, you know, stretching the body, moving. I'm telling you, they have yogas for all levels of physical fitness or disabilities. They have chair yoga. They have water yoga. They have everything. So
Diamond Dallas Page. Y'all know who he is. Used to be a WWF when it was F.
Yes.
Wrestler. He has created his own form of yoga, I believe.
Interesting.
Yes. And he uses it to rehabilitate his fellow wrestlers. And I can't remember his name.
I think I saw that, like Jake the Snake.
Yeah, because he was really bad off. Like, his back was really bad, and he helped him. He worked with him for a while and helped him regain his motion and, you know, be able to walk and stuff, man. But a lot of them swear by it, man. So it's definitely something to be said about it.
Yeah. Also too, yoga, just like really quick. Yoga, it's been around for thousands of years. It originated in India. It's something like, if you hear about it, like, I used to have a personal trainer. He was Indian. His name was Baldeep. And even though just stop it.
I'm sorry.
Bruh, like,
I would have known that was the name. I would have advised you to have not have said that.
Look, I've been getting.
He's in the wrong profession. That's all
No. He's in the right profession. This man looks like Fabio. You feel me? This dude is, you know, like, I just seen him, you know what I'm saying, from his photos and, you know, whatever. But I used to joke all the time. This man, he's a personal trainer for a reason. I'm not going to say anything else. We're going to leave that alone.
No, it wasn't even like that. It was strictly professional.
I wasn't saying what.
He wasn't.
Somebody.
Y'all need to have a talk after. Y'all have to talk after air or something.
Yes.
But the thing about him, not only did he train like, you know, like physical training, he, of course, being from yoga, he trained in yoga. There was like a specific type. I can't remember what the name of it was, but he went to India, like, learned all the techniques.
Hey, listen.
And
I'm going to tell you right now. I was doing yoga before yoga was really a thing, man. I just realized it.
Really?
Yeah. When I was playing Street Fighter, man. Don't seem, bruh. I just put it together. He would always say yoga flame, yoga fire. I didn't even realize it. Man, listen, look at me. Stop playing.
This guy. This guy.
That's not the same.
No.
I thought that's not.
No, you
that
have to actually engage in. No.
I mean, I was, you know. No. All right.
And the last thing I have, and I had to miss it today. NASA came to J. Sargent Reynolds. Well, because I had a class that I had to do.
Skipped.
I know, but they recorded the presentation. It was like a 2-hour presentation. But NASA is hiring in all aspects. Because as you know, our space program is back online.
Yeah.
So they're really doing a lot of hiring, getting people back into it since it was kind of like asleep for some years. Langley Air Force Base are having an open house. I think it's October 21st, which I plan to attend. It would be amazing to work for NASA. Who would want
Bruh.
to work for NASA?
I was going to go, but I can't because that's our concert. Well.
Look, but that's not the only way. I got a whole bunch of paraphernalia, pamphlets, things like that. I'll pass them
Paraphernalia?
on.
That doesn't sound,
You got
that
that?
sound legal, bro.
You got that? You got that?
No,
God.
You got that?
You let me find out. Mello got the hookup, yo.
like
Yeah.
pamphlets and like information and stuff like that.
Paraphernalia. Why would you?
But
Choice of words. Choice of
yeah,
words.
but still, like it's whatever. I got some really cool stickers and a poster, but they do have like some cards and pamphlets and stuff. So if you're interested, anybody who's interested, look up NASA. Look up NASA, and
What's the website?
I believe it's NASA.gov. It's a government website, right?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I'll just mess with you, man. You ain't got to look it up for me. If you can't find NASA, come on, man. Like, let's be real.
Yeah,
How you
it's
spell it?
NASA.gov. NASA.
Spell it.
Sound it out. Sound it out. We will be here for the next hour messing with you.
What's that first letter look like?
But that's all I have.
Wow.
Like, that was some interesting stuff. So
All right. Yeah, because you was real hype about it. I ain't gonna lie. But it's all good, man. You got to be passionate about what you like. I feel you. Yes, indeed. Let's jump right into it.
あなたが一緒にいないと心が折れる
Yeah.
All right, I had enough. We can jump right back out of it. Got you. Got you.
Touche, my friend. Touche. That was good, sir. Oh, man. A broken clock is always right at least twice a day. So that's all you get, sir.
Well, now I have a broken heart and a broken friendship.
What is that? Who? We had a friendship?
Just continue on with your segment, please. God.
I was until somebody rudely interrupted me. Yes, I love it. All right, let's get it. So, the anime I got for y'all today is called, I forgot real quick. It is Yuzuki-chan Wants to Hang Out. Yuzuki-chan Wants to Hang Out. Hopefully I haven't reviewed this, but this is a very funny anime. It's a great one to me. So it follows the story of Shinichi Sakurai, who is a college loner. He's an introverted college loner, right? Just likes to stay to himself, mind his business, do what he does, right? So one day he is in college. This is, I believe, his first year, and he runs into Yuzuki, who they went to high school together. So she decides to be his friend because she knows how much of a loner, and she says a whole bunch of other stuff, but how much of a loner that he is. And it's absolutely hilarious. It basically, of course, follows their, kind of relationship. They clash really bad. She's like a super immature, almost bratty type of girl. Super bossy. But, and he's just kind of, quiet, mellow, but he's like, almost like I would say like a quiet jock, Like he's in the swim team, he's into sports, he works out, what I'm saying? He likes to keep fit, likes to be healthy and stuff like that. But their personalities clash, but yet they mesh. So I think it's a really fun story. Her voice can get really annoying sometimes. She has that really kind of sometimes annoying voice that sounds like it's reminiscent of nails scratching on a blackboard. So
Awesome.
yeah. But
At least you didn't.
if you can get past that,
At least you didn't say like D83. I thought that's where you were going.
I wasn't even thinking about
really
that,
did.
sir. Why would I ever say anything like that about you? So yeah. But again, it's a really, really fun anime. Got tons of comedy. I would lean towards more an adultish anime, just because it does have some suggestive scenes in it. No nudity, but it is a really, really, I think, kind of lighthearted, funny, and it's actually, it obviously it progresses. They progress their relationship, but I'm not going to say everything. But it's really cool to kind of see how they kind of mesh together and don't mesh towards the end. So it's 2 seasons. I just finished watching the 2nd season not too long ago. So overall, Senpai's score is a 9. It's a 9.
Nice.
Really liked it, man. It's really worth. I think you'll definitely enjoy it. Definitely laugh because it's funny. It's definitely funny. So, but yeah, that what it is.
Yuzuki wants to hang out.
Yuzuki-chan wants to hang out.
Yuzuki-chan wants to hang out. Yeah.
Yes.
I like that guy already, man. I'm looking for someone to hang out too. I need a friend. Just one friend.
So you have friends. Friends. How many of us have them?
I'm your friend, D83.
Thank
Even
you.
if he's not.
Thank you, Mello. I appreciate that.
She's got
Absolutely.
she has her toes crossed.
What?
Just so rude. Just rude.
Oh man. But yes, so I do have one question for you, D83. When are you going to watch an anime?
Not really where I thought that was going. Usually when I'm asked a question, I'm standing in front of a judge. Or
Wow. Gosh. Wowzers.
where were you on the night of? No, I'm just joking, everyone.
And he wonders why we're not friends. I don't want to be an accomplice.
Oh God! Not,
You the best.
God dang. Whew. No. Yes, I do need to.
You say that every time. Every episode, I'm going to ask you.
I'll tell you what.
watch
I will this weekend, or because I have a 3-day weekend, or you can punch me in the face.
I don't want to hit you. That's not
Yeah,
going to be fun.
I find that hard to believe, but yes.
Have I ever caused bodily harm to you, sir? No.
Yeah, just by saying hi.
Now I'm going to punch you in your face for that. Man. Tried to give him a shot. See what he does? Throws it back in my face. Some people just can't save. Anyways, I just play it, man. Mello, I don't want to hear school. I don't want to hear that. And I don't want to hear about Plex either. Do you understand?
I was looking at Crunchyroll and thinking about getting a subscription.
So we'll stop thinking about it and do it.
I will.
You got,
One day.
you know what?
You know what? Update your Plex. How about that?
Exactly. I just said don't say nothing about Plex. Stop.
I just did.
You
What gonna do?
freeloading. Stop
What you gonna
freeloading. Stop freeloading.
Did you not share your Plex with me?
I'm taking it back. $5 a month.
Oh, that's what it is.
$5 a month now.
Well, I'll tell the person that hooked you up to do the same to you.
Ain't
but
nobody hooked me
double-
up. I bought all my stuff. Bought. Did
Okay.
Did you hear my English?
Well, I need you to update it. Do your job.
No, I'm not. $5 a month.
I got you.
Disrespectful, bum. Anyways, it's love. All right, y'all. let's get to the hump day question. That is, let's want to be remiss if I said it. Let's give a shout out to Bob Barker. May he rest in peace. The host of The Price is Right for many years. Many years. I used to watch that show as a kid. I used to love it. I wanted to be on it so bad. Because that's when they call you from the audience and you got to get all excited and you come up to the front. They be I can't believe it. Yeah. And you get up there, you got to guess a price. And you guess $1. And then you win. And get up there. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's the craziest thing. I'm going to bet $1.05. Yo, what? But on that note, let's talk about some of your favorite game shows. Right? Let's talk about that. I already named one of mine, which is Price is Right. Love it. But who was the comedian that took over after Bob Barker?
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey.
Yes. He was a good host. I really liked him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he still does it.
Yeah.
I still watch it.
Squareville. That's good though. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
I can see her now. $2.
Exactly.
Hey, $2.
Exactly. But no, it's still fun. It's still a fun game show. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The crazy thing was though, because I was younger, watching that, growing up, and he was old then.
yes, he was.
I'm not making fun. I'm just saying.
That's facts, man. Exactly. And I mean, he was on there for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah. R.I.P. Bob Barker, man.
Yep.
I tell you, just because I want to, my second, right now, is probably my number one favorite game show. And I don't know if he's still the host. I want to say that he's no longer the host, but I could be wrong. Family Feud with Steve Harvey. Listen, that man Steve Harvey is an absolute fool. Absolute fool. Oh my gosh. To me, and I'm biased, but to me, probably the greatest Family Feud host ever. That's just me. Mainly because I don't remember the other ones.
That's probably more accurate. But if you think about it, Drew Carey, Steve Harvey, they're comedians.
Exactly.
So they inject that humor into the show, a show that was already good.
Yes.
But then they add that element of humor and laughter and makes it even better.
But I don't know. Drew Carey didn't really add too much humor to it. He was just because it was just more of it was his personality, though, I think. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. What about y'all, man?
Wasn't Drew Carey also a part of that? Whose line is it anyway? Right? Wasn't Drew Carey a part of that?
I don't think so. I could be wrong. I don't remember him being. Oh, he was. He was a host. He was a person that sat at the desk, right?
Ah,
yeah. And then
I thought I remember.
That is a funny show. Whose line is it? Oh my
Wayne
gosh,
Brady. Wayne Brady on it.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. That is an absolutely funny show, man. Impromptu type stuff, man. Got to be quick witted for that.
Oh yes. That I liked Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I remember that.
I would sit down and watch that.
I would watch it every now and then. I never really got into it. I didn't even get into it really after that. But Slumdog Millionaire, that movie was amazing. And because it was, I don't know if you ever seen it, the 83. But it's basically, I believe it's India's version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And, it's actors, that's the name of the show. And it's about this boy from the slums who won based on his life experience. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just, growing up and, he had a hard life, you know what I'm saying? But just his different, interactions and things like that, he knew all the answers. And they thought he was cheating somehow. But it was a great movie. I thought it was an amazing movie. So, but yes, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That's how you used to say it. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of Jeopardy.
Jeopardy was
Oh,
fire.
yeah.
Alex, Start back.
Yes. R.I.P. to him too. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Yeah, man. I used to love. That used to be the routine. Jeopardy and Family Feud. No,
Yep.
not Family Feud. Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Never was a Wheel of
Right.
Fortune.
Yeah. Wheel of Fortune was great.
I watched it, but I didn't really.
I liked it. Not because of Vanna White either. But I'm just saying, I liked the show because everybody was on Vanna White back in the day. Well, she was pretty. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, knocking her. But, I think a lot of people watch it for her. I just like the show.
I can see that. Yeah.
Well, our dad, when we were growing up, that's what he would watch every day after work. I think it started at like 7 or 8, 6 or 7.
6 or 7, yeah.
They were back to back, and it was
Wheel of
usually right
Fortune,
around
and then
dinner
Jeopardy.
time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so while we were eating, we were watching those shows.
I would always win.
Oh, you wouldn't.
So, for y'all that don't know, Mello is a spitting image of her father. Our father. So, she is, clearly she's highly intellectual, as you can tell from her squareness. My father, our father, was incredibly square as well. He was really intelligent. So, they would go back to back, head to head on the Jeopardy. I'd just be sitting there, wishing I could answer some questions. Okay, I'm finished. But yeah, no, it was fun. Jeopardy was dope. I loved it.
Oh, man.
It always,
Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say it always amazed me.
Apparently,
Why
you
he
have
never got
trouble
any
with
right.
words
This is why
tonight.
he never got any right. I'm imagine him a Wheel of Fortune. Like that.
I don't even want to say nothing no more. That did
By
it.
Val.
S.
Z.
Gosh, that's not funny. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say now. So proceed, Mello.
Well, I have made a list of game shows.
right.
I know I OD'd a little bit.
D3. It ain't that funny, D3.
I'm sorry, that was funny. Yeah. Now I'm imagining someone standing up there and doing that too. Could you just imagine him?
Oh gosh, people have done that too. People have done that. It's been some embarrassing moments on that show.
Yeah.
And then when they try and solve the puzzle, ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, good show though. What you got on the list though, man?
So, maybe y'all will remember some of these. Maybe you will not. Let's start with the 80s.
I thought she was gonna go 60s. But okay, go ahead.
Slow to. I thought she was gonna say 50s, man.
Considering I wasn't even thought of back then.
You mean we weren't thought of? You were? We know. It's
No.
okay.
No.
It's all right. Hey, listen, own it. It's okay.
You're despicable.
I've been called worse.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sure as I.
Yo, yo, nobody understood that. Nobody understood
That's
that.
an inside joke. That's an inside. That still to this day hurts my feelings.
Yo, I
don't have any feelings left because you hurt so many of them.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta tell it. I gotta tell it, bro. I don't know why. This was years ago, many years ago. That tells you how how me and the 83 roll. I forget what he was saying. We were talking about something. So he called me a butthole. Right? He didn't actually call me, but he used the other term. I don't know. I can't remember what we were saying, but I was like, I've been called worse. He was like, oh yeah, what? And I looked at him and said, your friend. Bruh, that was probably the greatest joke ever
No, it
at
wasn't.
the time. Oh gosh.
No, it wasn't. Anybody laughing? Who's laughing?
The audience. Okay, I'm finished, man. Look, listen. Oh my gosh. every so often I have to bring that up because it's so funny, man. Like the look on his face was of pure utter disbelief. Like he could not believe I said that.
Shot.
Yes, yes. That joint was hilarious. All right, I'm sorry, y'all.
It's like being on Maury, just so they can say you are not the father. Look,
Oh man, just a little history. What else you got, Mello?
I didn't even start yet.
Oh, dang. D83, stop interrupting, man. Gosh. So rude.
Oh man. So like the 80s. Do y'all remember Double Dare?
No.
That was Nickelodeon's first game show.
Oh, I don't remember that.
that's with the slime,
Oh, of
right?
course.
Didn't that also come with the slime where they like to dump the? No.
I can't remember because they've had plenty of game shows. I can't remember if that was the one or not. But I do remember Double Dare. It was like Dare, Double Dare.
I don't remember that.
Maestro, how she could come on here and ask, does anybody remember this game show? And she didn't remember it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
Vaguely.
dang. How old were you? You were like 30 when that came out, right?
I'm not going to even entertain your foolishness. How about that?
I just asked a question, man.
What about Win, Lose, or Draw? Remember that show?
I'm laughing at the 83, man. I'm sorry. The 83 is the best, man. Something wrong with him. I need you to get yourself together. Win, Lose, or Draw. I do remember that. But
Yeah.
I don't. I remember the name. I don't ever. I don't remember the actual.
Yeah,
game
to
show.
like draw pictures. Like the contestants, they would draw pictures. They'd have to guess. It was kind of
Oh
like
yeah. Like almost like charades or something like that. Right?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. They
Yeah,
had this
see.
big easel or something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
See, no wonder I didn't watch that game show because I'm not a good drawer. I'm someone that could screw up a tic-tac-toe board.
Oh. Well, clearly, because you said drawler, so you know. Okay, I'm done. I said I was done. I'm done.
Are we done? Are we done? Can
Sir, all right. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm looking
Do
at
you remember Legends of the Hidden Temple? This was in the 90s.
Temple Run?
No, Legends of the
know.
Hidden Temple.
No,
Like it was a
no.
strategy game. Oh my
no.
God. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Yes, absolutely. But
That
I
was one of my
loved it.
favorites.
I loved it. I
That was a
loved it.
game show?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
it
I
was.
just remember the cartoon.
Yeah, it was. So they had like animated parts of it. Well, it depends on how far you go back because I think they kind of rebooted it at one point in time with the animated stuff. But yeah, they would ask you questions. It was almost like a geography game, right? So she would go different places. You had these clues, and they would ask you. And you had to try and guess where she was based on the clues and stuff. Okay. Yeah, that was
Didn't
cool.
know that. Dang, because I loved the cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I loved it too.
I used to play they had the computer game years ago. I used to play that.
Right.
I suck at it. I don't know my geography, clearly.
So, like coming to the 2000s, y'all remember Wipeout, right?
What happened in the 90s? Where we at?
I told you the 90s, Legends of the Hidden Temple and Where the World is Carmen San Diego.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, are you listening? God.
Sorry. Mellow
So
got hostile.
2000s, Wipeout. I think that used to come on really late at night. They were on that obstacle course.
No, I don't remember that.
And they would always try and jump on things, and then they would get knocked off. And
Oh,
it was like
yeah,
really.
Okay, yeah.
That's just the same as like what we got going on
Gladiator?
now with the you know what I'm saying? Or what's the other one? Ultimate? No, not the War. Something Warrior or something like that, or Ninja something. Anyways, they're all pretty much the same. Just yeah.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader? You
I
know
am.
that?
I am. Thank you.
I was talking about the game show.
Oh,
That's debatable.
And
that's
Wild and
disrespectful,
Out.
sir.
You remember that?
Wild and Out, like with Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
That's not. I guess
still
that's a
on.
game show. That's not really a game show. That's like a because there's no prizes to be won.
No,
But
but
I
you
guess
got
neither were
no.
the other. Yeah, because the other ones, if you like Wipeouts, you did. But Wild 'N Out is more of like I would say like a skit comedy show.
That's
It
what I
could
would
be.
guess.
Wild 'N Out
Yeah.
is absolute. I love it. Wild 'N Out though. So let's get that straight. I absolutely love it. It is an amazing show. Nick Cannon is the man for that show. Love it. It is absolutely hilarious. Hilarious. I can't talk. See, D83 been running off on me, man. I can't speak today.
Well, that concludes my list. So I thought I would just, enlighten y'all with some old stuff that you probably didn't remember and some of y'all didn't know.
Hey, listen. If anybody's gonna enlighten us with old stuff, it's gonna be you. So thank you very much for. Why did you look like that? Clearly, I'm in trouble, y'all. The maestro has done it this time. Well, I think it's probably best we sign off. I hope to see y'all next week. If not, it's been real. Mellow and D83. Call the suspects. Oh, I know y'all saw that. It's recorded. See? Too late. It's on camera. Thank y'all for tuning in once again to the Humpin' It podcast. Make sure you tell somebody who knows something about it. Check us out. Subscribe on our YouTube page. There is a community tab. Go to that community tab and take the short poll and tell us what you think. There's only 3 questions, so it doesn't take long. Just do it. But anyways, we appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. We love you guys. Peace.